Welcome to our list of the top 10 best single-player games worth every penny. Whether you're a fan of action, adventure, or immersive storytelling, this list has something for everyone. These games offer incredible value, delivering unforgettable experiences that will keep you hooked for hours. From hidden gems to highly acclaimed titles, each game on this list brings something unique to the table. You'll find stunning visuals, deep narratives, and innovative gameplay mechanics that will make every moment worthwhile. These games aren't just fun to play, they're worth the investment, offering countless hours of entertainment. If you haven't played them yet, now is the perfect time to dive in. So grab your controller and get ready for a gaming journey like no other. Let's jump into the list of the top 10 single-player gems worth your money this year. Rise of the Tomb Raider is an action-adventure game that follows Lara Croft on her quest to uncover the secrets of immortality. Set in the Siberian wilderness, the game features breathtaking landscapes, ancient tombs, and harsh environments. Players explore vast open areas, solve intricate puzzles, and engage in thrilling combat against enemies, including the paramilitary group Trinity. The game emphasizes survival mechanics, with Lara scavenging resources, crafting weapons, and battling the elements. It offers a deep narrative with Lara driven by her father's legacy. The game seamlessly combines stealth gameplay with dynamic action sequences. Exploration is rewarded with hidden artifacts, documents, and upgrades. The cinematic visuals and atmospheric sound design create an immersive experience. With its engaging storyline and polished mechanics, Rise of the Tomb Raider is a critically acclaimed entry in the Tomb Raider series.
Just the ones they think might know something about the... What the hell?
Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain is an open-world stealth action game that serves as a prequel to the iconic Metal Gear series. Players take on the role of Venom Snake, also known as Big Boss, as he seeks revenge against those who destroyed his private army. Set in Afghanistan and Africa during the 1980s, the game offers vast environments for players to explore and complete missions. It emphasizes tactical freedom, allowing players to approach objectives stealthily or with full force. Players can customize weapons, recruit soldiers, and expand their mother base, a hub for managing operations. The game introduces the innovative reflex mode, giving players a split-second chance to counter enemies when spotted. Its narrative is layered with themes of betrayal, revenge, and the cost of war. Directed by Hideo Kojima, the game delivers stunning visuals, dynamic weather systems, and a gripping soundtrack. Its non-linear design and intricate gameplay systems have made it a masterpiece in the stealth action genre. Metal Gear Solid 5 pushes the boundaries of storytelling and player immersion.
Do you hear that?
What's going on out there?
Hey! Oh, Pussycat!
Hey!
Hey! Hey! I can't see what's happening. What is that?
What's happening?
Hades is a roguelike dungeon crawler that blends fast-paced combat with a rich narrative rooted in Greek mythology. Players control Zagreus, the rebellious son of Hades, as he attempts to escape the underworld and reach Mount Olympus. Each escape attempt is procedurally generated, offering fresh challenges and encounters every time. The game features a diverse arsenal of weapons and abilities, empowered by boons granted by Olympian gods like Zeus, Athena, and Poseidon. Death is a key mechanic, allowing Zagreus to grow stronger with each failure through permanent upgrades and new skills. The story unfolds organically, with compelling character interactions and voice-acted dialogues. Stunning hand-drawn visuals and an electrifying soundtrack enhance the immersive experience. Players can forge relationships with gods, mortals, and underworld denizens, deepening the game's narrative. Its addictive gameplay and heartfelt storytelling have made Hades a critically acclaimed masterpiece. It's a perfect mix of challenge, charm, and mythological wonder.
Hello, mates.
Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor is an action-adventure game set in J.R.R. Tolkien's iconic Middle-earth universe. Players take on the role of Talion, a Gondorian ranger resurrected by the wraith of Celebrimbor, the elven smith who forged the Rings of Power. Together, they seek revenge against Sauron's forces while uncovering their intertwined destinies. The game features a vast open world filled with dynamic quests and brutal combat. Its groundbreaking Nemesis system creates personalized enemy interactions, where orc leaders remember past encounters and evolve based on player actions. Talion wields a combination of swordsmanship, stealth, and wraith abilities to defeat foes and dominate them to build his own army. The game's narrative explores themes of vengeance, sacrifice, and the corrupting nature of power. Rich visuals and a dark atmosphere immerse players in Mordor's bleak yet captivating landscapes. With its innovative mechanics and thrilling gameplay, Shadow of Mordor redefines the open-world action genre. It's a must-play for fans of Middle-earth and epic adventures.
Watch out for his eyes!
Dying Light is an open-world survival horror game set in a post-apocalyptic city overrun by a zombie virus. Players assume the role of Kyle Crane, a special operative sent to infiltrate the quarantined city of Harran and retrieve valuable information. The game combines intense first-person combat with parkour mechanics, allowing players to navigate the environment fluidly while evading or confronting zombies. Daytime is spent scavenging, completing missions, and crafting weapons, while nighttime brings more dangerous and aggressive zombies, heightening the tension. The expansive world offers a variety of side activities, including racing, challenges, and multiplayer co-op gameplay. The story unfolds through interactions with survivors, factions, and the city's secrets. Dying Light's dynamic weather and day-night cycle add to the immersive experience, making each moment feel unpredictable. The game's crafting system allows players to create unique weapons and gear to survive. With its fluid movement, brutal combat, and gripping narrative, Dying Light delivers a thrilling and terrifying experience. It's a must-play for fans of survival horror and open-world adventures.
They're swarming like goddamn maggots.
Blankets. The rest of it's pretty useless.
Kingdom Come: Deliverance is a story-driven, open-world role-playing game set in the medieval kingdom of Bohemia. Players control Henry, the son of a blacksmith, who is thrust into a war of political intrigue and revenge after his village is destroyed by marauding forces. The game focuses on realism, with historically accurate landscapes, characters, and events. Combat is skill-based, requiring precise timing and strategy in sword fighting, archery, and horseback combat. Unlike many RPGs, it emphasizes deep immersion, with features like sleeping, eating, and maintaining equipment. The game's branching narrative allows players to make choices that impact the story and relationships with NPCs. With no fantasy elements, Kingdom Come: Deliverance offers a gritty, authentic medieval experience. Side quests, hunting, and crafting further enrich the world, while a complex dialogue system enhances player agency. The attention to detail in both story and gameplay makes it stand out in the RPG genre. It's a unique blend of history, realism, and adventure. The Evil Within 2 is a psychological survival horror game that follows Sebastian Castellanos, a former detective, as he delves into a nightmarish world to rescue his daughter from an alternate reality known as STEM. The game blends intense combat, stealth, and exploration with a deeply unsettling narrative. Set in a decaying, eerie town called Union, players must face grotesque monsters, hostile environments, and disturbing visions. The story is driven by Sebastian's personal quest for redemption and uncovering the truth behind the STEM system. As players explore, they uncover secrets, solve puzzles, and gather resources to survive. The combat system combines firearms, traps, and stealth to take down horrific enemies. The game offers a balance of tense, atmospheric moments and intense action sequences. Visually haunting and emotionally driven, The Evil Within 2 dives into themes of loss, guilt, and the blurred line between reality and nightmare. Its unpredictable story, disturbing monsters, and psychological tension make it a standout in the survival horror genre. Sunset Overdrive is an open-world action-adventure game set in a vibrant, chaotic city after a disastrous energy drink has turned most of its population into monstrous mutants. Players take on the role of a customizable protagonist who must survive the madness, battling enemies with an array of wacky weapons and using parkour-style movement to traverse the city. The game's world is full of colorful environments, wild characters, and absurd humor. Combat is fast-paced, blending acrobatic traversal, gunplay, and explosive creativity. The protagonist can grind on rails, bounce off walls, and zip through the city, giving players a fluid and dynamic movement system. The story follows the protagonist's quest to uncover the truth behind the energy drink disaster, while forming alliances with quirky survivors. The game features a variety of weapons, from the TNT Heady explosive teddy bear to the plasma coil energy weapon. The tone is lighthearted, irreverent, and over the top, offering a fun and energetic experience. Sunset Overdrive stands out for its unique, freeform combat and distinctive art style. It's a fun, chaotic ride through a world of vibrant destruction and absurdity.
You're alive?
I'm not gonna lose to a blimp. That'd be humiliating.
Well, my troop.
Vampyr is an action RPG set in post-World War I London, where players control Dr. Jonathan Reed, a newly turned vampire struggling to balance his medical oath with his bloodthirsty nature. As a doctor, Reed is tasked with curing the flu epidemic plaguing the city, but his vampire instincts draw him to hunt the very people he vows to heal. The game blends narrative-driven choices with action-based combat, where players can engage in brutal battles using vampiric abilities and weaponry. Players must manage their thirst for blood, deciding whether to kill key characters for their blood or preserve their humanity. The game's story is shaped by the player's actions, with moral dilemmas affecting the fate of London's citizens and the progression of the plot. With a dark and atmospheric setting, Vampyr explores themes of identity, guilt, and survival. It features a rich, interactive world where every NPC has a story and a potential impact on the player's journey. The game also delves into the supernatural, with a variety of vampire powers that can be upgraded throughout the story. Combat and exploration are balanced with investigation and dialogue, encouraging players to learn about the world and its inhabitants. Vampyr offers a unique mix of vampire lore, role-playing, and narrative choices that create an immersive experience. Mad Max is an open-world action game set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland inspired by the iconic Mad Max film series. Players control Max Rockatansky, a lone wanderer and former cop, as he seeks revenge and attempts to survive in a brutal world filled with violent factions, marauding warlords, and treacherous terrain. The game features intense vehicular combat, with Max's customized car, the Magnum Opus, playing a central role in both exploration and battle. Players can upgrade their vehicle with powerful weapons and armor, while also engaging in on-foot combat using a variety of melee and ranged weapons. The world is vast and unforgiving, with players scavenging for resources, battling enemies, and taking on side missions to build up their strength. Mad Max emphasizes fast-paced, destructive action, with exhilarating car chases and explosive battles. The game's narrative revolves around Max's quest to reclaim his car and escape the wasteland, with deep themes of survival and vengeance. The atmospheric, desolate landscapes create an immersive experience of a world on the brink of collapse. The game also features dynamic weather and day-night cycles, adding to the challenge. Mad Max offers a thrilling, open-world experience for fans of action, driving, and dystopian storytelling. That's it for our list of the top 10 best single-player games worth every penny. I hope you found some new favorites or discovered hidden gems you've been missing out on. Each of these games delivers incredible value with unforgettable gameplay, rich stories, and hours of fun. Whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore enthusiast, these titles will keep you hooked. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and let us know which game you're most excited to try. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more gaming content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy gaming!